All right, what is going on, guys? It is time for another episode of the Chasing Waypoints podcast. We are back, and it has been it feels like it's been a year since we've recorded an episode. Yeah, I think so. At least that's what it feels like. There was an episode in there. You guys kind of saw it, and we were doing some stuff. But, man, we have been involved in a lot of different things, trying to make it happen. You guys have seen it. Rally Works Garage, we're going to talk a little bit about that here a little later in the episode. But today's episode, we are talking the rally calendar. That is right. We are wrapping up in just a few days. We're going to be wrapping up 2025, and it is going to be time for 2026. The Dakar Rally going to be leading the way on that one. But the Dakar Rally is far away, far away from us here in the core audience. Speaking of which, I got a rap this weekend from Spotify. Top 15 video podcast on Spotify. Absolutely wild. So we're going to continue to grow the channel and do our things, but pretty stoked. Got a lot going on. I got the whole rap thing. I'll go over that and I'll figure out all that stuff. But I was really excited to see that top 15 in the Spotify video platform for us. So anyway, okay, let's turn down the party and let's get to the calendar. North America finally has, and has had for a little bit, but I don't think anybody has really talked about it, is 2026 North America, North and South America. We're going to have enough rallies to basically say, hey, we kind of have our own Dakar. Now, not to take away anything from the Dakar Rally. The Dakar Rally will always be the Dakar Rally. Tough, long, the challenge of a lifetime for many. And also the challenge of once in a lifetime, because a lot of people that I've talked to post-rally have said, man, that was a lot of fun. Not doing that again. But if you're not doing that again, what would you be doing? So we've got a lot of rallies here in North America that have stacked up, including the Sonora rally, Baja rally. Nora has now done their rally as well and has continued to do so. They just did the Nora 500, a little bit low on the motorcycle entries, but I think people are getting warmed up to that one. It's a little bit more difficult, but the 1,000-mile race all the way down the peninsula continues to grow and has its paces. We're hoping to see more entries for that this year. And, of course, there's always the Score International races, but, again, that is more of a GPS type race, VCP to VCP. So it's very different in the sense of the traditional rally raid where you're navigating. So this episode, though, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the North and South American rally calendar. Now, I haven't gone exploring too far, but this year I did get a chance to assist and work with rally out of the Peru area, Camino de Colonos, which is really cool. There's some history on that one. I've been working with Toby. We've chatted back and forth. We've got an episode coming on that I'm going to do kind of like a rally profile on it, because it is a really cool rally. Mike Johnson, creator of Rally Comp, did that this year. We were down there supporting the rally, using Rally Comp this year, and it was really wild. I got a chance to view a lot of these areas via satellite as I was working on and helping assist with the road books, validation for Rally Comp. I don't even know what you would call that. But anyway, really awesome. I mean, just beautiful terrains out there. Definitely some challenges, river crossings, and lots of water. I think that it's almost like, well, let's see where it is on the calendar. Kind of towards the end of the year. Okay, so got a lot going on with that. This coming year, we're going to be doing some rally profiles. I got to get on it. I want to do one for each of the rallies here that we're going to talk about, just to get a little bit more information out of there. But before we even go that far, it's like, well, what's the calendar like? You know, what are we looking at here in North and South America? At least North America focused really is going to be in Mexico. There's one rally here popping up that's new in the U.S. That's going to be happening in June. We'll talk about that in just a second. But before that, let's talk about the rallies here. Well, not here. Let's talk about Mexico. Okay, so we are winding up the year, or winding down, whichever you want to call it. We're winding up to get ready for this rally calendar coming up in 2026. First off, and is going to be leading us off, is going to be the Sonora Rally. So Sonora Rally 2026 is going to be happening on March 15th through March 20th. That is going to be out of the Sonora Desert down in Mexico. The exact route has not been revealed. The start and end locations have not been revealed to my knowledge yet. But again, we'll be doing a rally profile. We'll talk a little bit about that for the 2026 edition. So entries are open. The discounted entry period, I believe, has been extended to the 31st of December 2025 for the 2026 edition. So if you're listening to this in 2026, hoping to sign up for the 2027, you better double check that. I'm talking 2026 calendar for the event, 2025 for the sign up. That is the Sonora Rally 2026. That is going to be March 15th through the 20th. Now, if you want to get ready for that rally, Sonora Rally School is going to be going off in February for Valentine's Day. So if you need help assisting with your significant other and justifying traveling to Sonora to do this, reach out to me. Leave a comment below. I'm happy to assist with that. I've worked a long time in customer service. I'm very familiar with hostile customers and can help kind of smooth things over. It's kind of my forte. So, all right. So Sonora Rally School, February 14th through the 15th. Then you're going to have Sonora Rally on the month of March, 15th through the 20th. Now that one, keep in mind, Darren has built this rally around and working with the ASO and the Dakar. He is an ambassador for the ASO and the Dakar Rally here in North America, and he's worked with them. So there's things like the Road to Dakar that they've participated in. So usually there's entries up for grabs for the Dakar Rally. So this is one to definitely keep on the calendar and keep your eye on if you're thinking about getting into the Dakar Rally here in the future. You got to remember, you got to earn points now. And Willem Avenant in Decoding Dakar talks about that kind of stuff. And he is now actually an official ASO or Dakar Rally coach. So if you're interested in getting trained for, I'll leave the link in the description. I'll have links to a shareable calendar there. So that way you guys can add it to your calendars. I will be updating it as I find more events and things like that that you guys may want to participate in. So, okay. So that is the month of February and March. Let's take a look at April, May for Mexico. We've got the Nora Baja coming up. It looks like they've changed the name. I looked for information on it. It looks like it used to be the Nora Mexican 1000. This time around, they're just calling it the Baja. And that is going to be April 30th through May 8th. So that is a little bit longer of a rally, but really, really fun. I have not heard anybody come back saying they had a horrible time. Now, well, there's been incidents, there's been things, but you know what? It's racing. It is what it is. But everything has been really, really fun for the most part. I mean, getting to watch the rally again, I get to watch a lot of these rallies from afar, have to maintain the day job, the 9 to 5. And so just from what I've seen in the social media side of it, what I've seen from other people that have participated in it, it comes highly recommended. They are doing roadbook style event now. Jimmy Lewis, trainer extraordinaire for a lot of riders out there. I know he's trained a lot with, or has trained a lot with Ricky Brabeck and assisting him in his endeavors in Dakar Rally, and as well as many, many other racers that have all done that, have gone that path or have just sought out training. So not just rider training, but also Dakar or rally navigation training. So that is the Nora Baja on April 30th through May 8th. That is going to be in Baja California, Mexico. That is a peninsula run, so very attractive to a lot of people that want to tour the Baja Peninsula and would love to do that using a road book. From there, in May, right on the tail end of that Nora Baja race is going to be the Baja Rally School. That is going to be May 8th through the 10th, and that is preparation for the Baja Rally. So if you haven't done a rally raid before, you're going to want to do that one. If you're going to be racing the Baja Rally competitively in September, you may want to keep your eye on this one. September for the Baja Rally 2026, they have made some big announcements as far as the purse for the Rally Pro class and then for some of the amateur classes. You definitely want to check that out. If you haven't gotten on their mailing list, you're going to want to get on their mailing list to find out. But man, they've got some money up for grabs for the Rally Pro side of it. I believe there is a Cove 450 rally that's also up for grabs. So you're going to want to check out their website. Link will be in the description to find out a little bit more about what is going on there. But that is huge news for them. So Baja Rally School going to be May 8th through the 10th, with Baja Rally that is going to be on September 27th through October 3rd. So coming up, it's still a ways away. That is the one we're going to be working with. I've decided to start riding my motorcycle, not just talking about it. And what we're doing, I should say, riding my Cove 450, so we can get some miles on that thing finally. I think I've owned it now for almost 2 years and have put about 7 to 10 miles on it. I kid. I've probably done more than that, but you know. Anyway, okay, so another important note for that one is the Baja Rally registration period opens on January 1st. So for those of you guys that are interested and you want to get the best possible or the most cost-effective entry into the Baja Rally, you're going to be wanting to be ready to go on the 1st of January, which is only a few days away. So definitely want to check that out. If you haven't already, jump on over to their website. Again, links will be in the description for the rallies that I am talking about. And then this calendar also will have a share link in there for you guys, or we'll have it on chasingwaypoints.com if you guys want to check it out as well. And the idea is we'll be updating it as more events come through and as we kind of vet them and figure out, like, okay, how does this fit in with the entire schedule? But we'll put them up, listening worldwide all the way down into the land from down under. Australia making the top 5 in countries that tune into the podcast. So hello from San Diego, California. So we'll find out. I don't know if they do any rallies down there. I know they have the Fink, which is really famous, but I don't know. Maybe there's some other rally raid stuff going on. Maybe somebody can chime in from there. But that takes care of Mexico. So we've got Sonora Rally School. Just to recap, Sonora Rally School coming up February 14th. Sonora Rally on March 15th. The Nora Baja on April 30th. We've got Baja Rally School May 8th, and then we've got Baja Rally 2026 on September 27th. Those are the start dates. So links are in the description for those if you guys want to check it out. All right. I mentioned it a minute ago. New on the calendar for this year. I didn't see it. I've met one of the organizers of the organizer, Todd Zacher, here about, probably going on about 9 or 10 years ago now at one of the Baja rallies. He raced and won the adventure class on a 1190, which is absolutely wild. They are doing, he's been doing rallies and navigation stuff little by little, training and things like that, and has definitely made an impact here in North America, here in the U.S., with getting new riders involved in rallies. So that's over on the East Coast of the United States. But they're going to be doing, this year is going to be, or 2026, they're going to be doing the Bluegrass Rally Raid. That is going to be out of Kentucky if the information I find here is correct. But we will, again, update that. That is going to be June 3rd through the 6th. So a short few days for you guys. If you're here in the United States or traveling to the United States, you're definitely going to want to check that one out. I did see a link where tickets were for sale for this event already. So if you are interested in checking it out, again, link will be in the description. We will be doing a profile on this, so that way you guys have a little bit more information. So if you're not already subscribed to the channels, you definitely want to do so. Get on YouTube. We're on YouTube as well. And then all of the other iHeartRadio and Spotify and iTunes or Apple Podcasts, I should say. I think they got rid of iTunes. But yeah. So, okay, next and last for now. In South America is the Camino de Colonos Rally. That is going to be September 19th through the 25th. So that one is a close one. Now, if you're feeling a little spicy, want to do some international travel, you can go do the Camino de Colonos Rally and then hop on a plane immediately after, and then have your bike ready to go by, say, I don't know, with one of the prep teams, DS Pro. Let's see, it is High Desert Adventures with Ace. Trying to think who else. Off Piste. There's a few different outfits out there that can rent bikes and prep bikes for these rallies here. But you could technically do Camino de Colonos Rally, jump on a plane, and then start the Baja Rally, and then you would be one of my heroes. But that is coming up. That is going to be in South America. Now, I know that rally crosses into and runs around through Peru, if not mistaken. That is definitely on the watch list. You have to see it. I talked about it a few minutes ago. You got to check out this rally. It is absolutely awesome to see. where this thing goes. I mean, it like bridges, and it's based on just a really brief, like 3-second or 3-sentence overview on it. So this rally is actually based on the route that German settlers took through the country, trying to get through, I believe it was one of the major towns in Peru. But basically, they ended up going through, and then the government said, we'll make the road. And then the government said, we won't make the road. There was a changing of the arms. There was a bunch of stuff that happened. It's a really, really awesome history to this. And Toby, the organizer, has, all the history on it. It is a very big event. This is a bucket list item for a lot of the guys out of that country. And it was absolutely wild. Very, very high elevation, very, very cold, really deep water crossings, embankments, jungles all the time. Every time I'm doing tracking and I'm looking at these guys, I'm watching them go in and out of tree cover, and just absolutely wild. And the highlight for me was, as I was going through the road books, checking them for compliance with Rally Comp, I saw a particular river crossing that was really, really cool, and it looked like there was a bridge. So I zoomed in and I went over to Google Street View and I checked it out. And sure enough, this was one of the original bridges that was created back in the day, with the stones and everything you would imagine of an ancient bridge all there. And they had these little shops. It was this tiny little entranceway, just barely big enough for a wagon to get through. I mean, it's really, really awesome. So I'm looking forward to doing the rally profile, talking a little bit more with Toby about it, sharing some more of the history of that rally and what happened. But it was absolutely awesome. So if you haven't already, again, the links will be in the description. I'll be coming up with a calendar. I will have it on the Chasing Waypoints website. The links will be here. I'm going to do some like QR codes or something like that. So if you want to like print it out and put it up on the wall, you'll have the QR code to be able to access the date or access their website right then and there. Really, really simple. So that is the rally calendar that I have so far through September with the current events that I could find. But the big ones there for us here, they've been the staple events, is the Sonora rally coming up in the beginning part of the year. And then you have the Baja rally coming up on the second half or the last half of the year for that one. So really, really awesome. If you guys are getting ready, you got basically 4 events that you can do. You've got the Sonora Rally School, then you've got Sonora Rally, then you're going to have the Baja Rally School, and then you're going to have the Baja Rally. So you can put together your own rally calendar for the year to be able to participate in that. And, even if it's training, even if it's the Sonora Rally School training, if you've already participated in the rally, if you've already done this stuff, going down for a couple of days to help support and participate, sign up for the class. I know the things, but you're always going to be learning something. And then not only that, but you're also going to have a lot of guys out there that are learning this, this art of reading a road book and navigating, especially in those dunes. So it might be a chance to give back a little bit to the community as well and help these guys. Every year I get to meet new people at the rally that are absolutely stoked on what they're doing. And then not only that, but I think the big one is the aha moment. This past couple of months ago, we did the Sonora Rally School. It was in October. Went down. We had one guy that was down with whoa, that was a loud alert, with off-piste, and it was awesome to see. Struggled on the first day, had some technical issues there on the navigation side of it, and then turned it right around on the second day of the school and just absolutely aced it. Nailed all of the waypoints, just absolutely made it happen, and actually didn't let rally veteran Mike Johnson catch him. Now, it's not a race. Don't think that it's a race. It's not a race. But I'm just looking at it from the point of view where Mike was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours after the guy had left. And they finished within like 15 minutes of each other. So that's really good to me. You got a complete rookie versus a veteran, Dakar veteran doing this. And that's really, really awesome to see. I'm sure that was a feather in his cap for him. So it was really awesome. And then Mike also stopped and helped coach some guys and do some stuff. So it's really, really cool. You go down, you participate in this kind of stuff. It's not just about, the school side of it. It's also, part of the community side of it. So really, really awesome. I was absolutely stoked to be down there. The weather could not have asked for better weather. It is going to be probably a little bit cooler in that March timeframe. February, especially for that school. It does get cold down there in the desert, but I'm sure once you're out and about and on the bike making things happen, I'm sure it gets a little bit better. So anyway, that is today's episode. I've got the rally calendar going. I got some stuff to do in the garage. If you guys haven't already tuned into it, I'll leave the link down below. We've kind of started a separate channel because we've been doing so much on the bike build side and doing things on that it was kind of clouding the Chasing Waypoints side of it, where on the Chasing Waypoints side, we're going to be focusing on the rally raids. We're going to be bringing in more of the dual sport stuff as well. So we're going to be doing some interesting stuff. The F900, the BMW F900 that I have is set up now for basically like a adventure raid type category. So that is going to be navigation using a rally comp in enduro comp mode. So basically you'll have a waypoint way out. You'll have a distance as the crow flies to that waypoint. And the idea is to navigate your way there. And so it's really, really awesome. It takes notes from and takes keys from the KTM Adventure Rally. They just wrapped that up in Breckenridge, Colorado, where Quinn Cody and team put together this route that was just absolutely amazing, using this mode where they were able to navigate from waypoint to waypoint, capturing them, getting through this absolutely brutal course, and then ultimately getting, I believe the grand prize was a tickets for the winning team to go and participate in the Australian version. So really, really awesome to see. That's a known recipe. I'm looking forward to applying it. We're going to start it here in San Diego. Keep an eye out for that. But that's where we're headed with Chasing Waypoints and keeping that. Then we've got the Rallyworks Garage side of the house. Rallyworks Garage, I've already made a few parts that I've designed to complement the Cove and get that set up for other things. And then as well as other little odds and ends that we'll be making, parts sales, things like that. But really, it's more the technical side of it. So I figured, you know what? This year, we blended it a little bit. 2026, we're dividing it up. So link is in the description. If you haven't already subscribed to it, drop over there and hit that subscribe button. I've got intro videos. I got all sorts of stuff that's coming for it. I just haven't had time to edit it. And I said, you know what? I think the best thing I could do today is talk about this thing. So this is the 2026 rally calendar episode. If you guys have any rallies or suggestions that you think we need to add to this thing, drop a link, drop a comment, send us a direct message via Instagram at @chasingwaypoints_official. Yeah, all that fun stuff. So anyway, with that being said, guys, remember, it'll make sense when you get there. Enjoy the ride.